Okay. Okay. Man, I forgot where we left off with this game. Well, this DLC, rather.
To adapt is to lean into the alchemy of turning adversity into advantage.
Yeah, sometimes I have those days where I decide not to stream and those where I decide to stream. I'm doing okay.
We're all impressed by your progress, Jim. We've never seen anyone engage Valhalla quite the way you have.
By the way, I'm not going to be streaming all next week either. I mean, I may still make some uploads, but the thing is, I won't be in town for most of the week next week. I'll be in Tennessee.
Sigurd, it's good to see you back.
Oh, hey, Sigurd.
I was just being cautious. I'm right as rain. How fares your journey?
We have uncovered our host. It is Tyr.
Yep.
Tyr, you say?
Aye, and no projection either.
I never knew his connection to Valhalla was so strong.
Today's the
But
3rd.
then he
Tomorrow's
goes
the
back
4th.
further than I do. Fascinating.
Oh yeah, I forgot we did fight Tyr the last time I played this. He tested me.
Kratos, glad to see you're back inside. It seems Valhalla has arranged something special for you and the throne.
Oh, thank you for telling me, Tyr. Okay, I'm getting button happy. Oh, thanks, Trevor. I'm gonna increase the axe thrower. By the way, I talked about this during the stream before this one. Hang on one second. Yeah, I think it is. Then again, I haven't made a top 10 album list yet. But I think I may put 1X in my top 10 favorites. Anyways, as I was talking about, it was during my 2K 2025 chill stream back on Sunday. I heard that at some point soon, ECW is coming back. If that's true, I'm ecstatic. I know I mispronounced that, but I don't care. I'm ecstatic. I miss ECW. And with how crappy NXT has become over the last while, I want to see ECW back. Raging Fury. Then again, it's just something I heard. I'm not sure if it's 1000% true. Oh, your birthday is 20 days before mine. Yeah, put Paul Heyman in charge. And unlockable character in a future WWE 2K game, please put Gangrel in one.
I know this.
Oh! When he pledged his life to Ares.
Aye, you've spoken of this, brother. The pact you made with Ares to stave off the barbarian horde.
Yeah, it only came back to haunt him.
To a god of war. Why show me this?
Well, if I had to guess, probably to make you feel like the piece of shit you are.
Helios.
Necessary.
No part of my design is either Valhalla's or yours.
At least he hasn't replaced me again. Yet, anyway.
Thankfully, I only heard him for a split second.
A memory fragment of your time in Alfheim, then?
Yeah.
Who was Kratos of Sparta the day you made your pledge to Ares?
He was pretty
I was the
ruthless.
youngest captain in the Spartan army. I had gained
Yes, that's true.
reputation for my skills in combat, my command on the battlefield, but also my aggression. I was determined to never lose, and until then, never had. My men were loyal, fiercely so.
How many Spartans did you command?
A bunch.
Not enough that day.
How many
Yeah, it wasn't
barbarians?
enough. A bunch.
Thousands.
Yeah, it said she was on a roller coaster, but she was on a big drop, not a roller coaster.
Ah, seems you must endure a burden for a time to receive a greater reward.
That one. Hey, I'll have to check that album out. Maybe I'll have a new music reaction on my backup channel, reacting to one of their songs on that new album. Yeah, I already reacted to the song Mayday on my backup channel. It's a good song. I'm glad that Adam is back with the band. Gosh dang it, my remote keeps falling off. Okay, I got 4 relics unlocked. Well, it's not a new channel. It's my backup channel. It's called Joshua Williamson 2.0. I've had that channel ever since I had my first community guideline strike on this channel. Okay, I can't unlock that yet. Not that either. Yeah, from what I heard, the original lineup it probably didn't show up, Jamie, on here for community guideline reasons, so didn't see it. Oh, that's cool. Hang on one second. I was going to do something else. Oh, can't unlock that. Anyways, as I was saying about the original lineup, from what I heard, the original Breaking Benjamin lineup, they wanted to, you know, try and change the sound of the band to appeal more commercially, and Benjamin didn't want that. Oh. Well, yeah, kind of. When I can tell that they're trying to be funny, it's irritating. But when they are funny, and I can't tell that they're trying to, then, you know, that's... Yeah, I remember that one time when I did a reaction to the Angry Grandma Wake Up prank. It was back a few years ago. I got that advertisement about that man talking about a germ that helps you grow bigger balls. And I don't mind that. A lot of content creators I love watching use the word bro a lot. For example, Queso. Alright, Alcove of Offering. I can't tell. You know, I'll just see what it is. Okay. And how extremely acidic they taste.
Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable.
To the mortals of these realms, I am an ancient myth, long out of mind. The days
Okay.
I hope to unify these realms are long past. They see you as the hero of Ragnarök. You are known.
That's true.
And respected. And from what I have seen, you're the most qualified by far. You need only be ready.
Well, here's to hoping that he doesn't end up getting his powers lost due to stupidity again. You know what, screw it. I'm using my rage.
Watch your left! Coming!
Yeah, I don't think that the servers are a problem. I, for the longest time, thought they were, but it seems like the problem is actually my download speed, even though I checked it. I checked it before starting the stream, and it was great. It probably just decreased during this. Why not? I just select these things randomly. Vanaheim Sanctuary.
Leah, tell me, what happened between you and Sigrun on the lake?
Well, she was rowing past where you found her family treasury.
Where we learned she cursed her brother over forbidden love.
That's right. And as we rode by, I remember feeling grateful that the place was now deep underwater where she couldn't see it. And at that moment, she turned to me, and she said, I think, Mimir, I might be smitten with you. I think maybe I want to kiss you. Indeed, brother. I mean, there's always been more to us than there's been the opportunity to explore.
Quite the love story.
Unspoken, beneath the surface. But hard to name it, so boldly. bit off guard.
I got button happy again. Okay, where's that spitter thing at? Ooh, we got a boss battle coming up.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one.
Okay, how am I supposed to beat that? Maybe. I'll keep him in the back of my mind.
Left side, brother.
No, get down. I said get down.
Behind you. Look out.
Alright, I defeated the Chosen Slain. I've heard of Michael Madsen. Yeah, that's usually true. The saddest sets are the younger celebrities.
Brilliant kill. Valhalla will be impressed. Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
Let's see about that. Funniest scene in all the roads to WrestleMania. Gosh dang, that's hard. You know what? Maybe it'll be revealed during my playthroughs of 2011. I don't want to give anything away just yet for those who haven't played them. Ah, gosh dang.
Oh, it's us.
I don't even know how to say that thing's name. Oh, well, I haven't noticed because I have YouTube Premium now. Lucky me.
Behind you. Look out.
Well, that was easier than expected.
I'm back. What a thrill.
Oh, gosh. Why do I have to hear your stupid voice again?
I must say, it's genuinely hard to think of anything stupider than pledging your soul to Ares of all people.
Yeah, I know one thing
But in
stupider,
any
listening to your
instance, people are
voice.
bound to be garbage, present company by no means excluded. But Ares made a real art out of being vicious and depraved. Though, I suppose I can't begrudge you your role model. I see you still use the blades he gave you. Can you really say you regret a decision?
Shut
Still keep
up.
benefiting from the trappings of that decision? I'm not sure, I'm just asking. You ever try to do the math on how many people died as a result of your little collaboration?
Oh, I wish I could...
Grains of sand on a beach.
I wish I could find a way to reattach your head to your body so I could rip it off even slower. Yeah, that is very annoying.
Looks like someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame.
Alright, a judge of Hades. Oh, he opened its eyes.
And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody.
Hey, you know what, Helios? Speaking of past freaking actions, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do after I'm done streaming. I'm gonna turn on a video of that scene in God of War 3 where you got your head ripped off by Kratos, and I'm gonna pleasure myself to it over and over again. I'm kidding, I'm not gonna pleasure myself. That was a joke. See you later, Nicola. Oh my freaking gosh. The Burger King commercials. The new Burger King commercials with the songs.
Oh, I meant to ask. How did you like setting yourself on fire?
How did you like having your head ripped off?
Sorry to miss how it ended up. I think maybe you still have some ash on your skin. Am I crazy?
I think maybe you still have some blood dripping out of your neck from when I ripped your head off in God of War 3. How about that?
Oh, don't hurry up and make a decision on my account. Siren? Cover my ears! Kratos!
Oh, the sirens from the original games. Hey, LC Gamer, at least your country has some amazing candy. Like, my gosh, the Cadbury Crunchy, holy crap. One of my favorite candy bars of all time.
Why are you using that weapon? Are you confused?
I'll use whatever weapon I want, Helios.
And stay dead.
And, you know, as good as British chocolate is, in my opinion, the country with the greatest chocolate overall, it's a tough one between Africa and Belgium. African and Belgium chocolate are freaking delicious. Momentous damage. I'm absolutely choosing that. I'm choosing that. And another chosen slain is coming up. Yeah, Swiss chocolate is good too. Wait, where's the chosen slain at? Yeah, African chocolate. I think that this chocolate is African, the Valrhona Manjari chocolate. That's one of the best brands of chocolate I've ever had. Is that it? No, it's not. Or is it? No, it's not.
There's the foe you need to go after. Behind you, watch out. Did you let them hit us with?
Sailor poison.
Say what?
The best milk chocolate I've ever had? Well, most milk chocolates are not up to par with me, except for Hershey's, Dove, and Nestle. I would have to say Dove. Oh, and Lindt, too. Lindt milk chocolate is great.
You seem trained, Kratos.
Oh. I misread you. The best chocolate milk brand I've ever had is Mayfield. Because it's whole milk. It's whole chocolate milk. Most chocolate milk I find is like 2 or 1% fat. I want whole milk. And Mayfield chocolate milk is great because it's whole milk and it has a really nice, rich, and creamy flavor.
In case you didn't notice in your frenzy.
Thrust of 1,000 soldiers. But yeah, that's still my answer when it comes to milk chocolate. Before I realized you said chocolate milk.
Only getting harder every delay, Kratos.
Whatever. Never had Dutch cheese before. Then speaking of cheeses, I know I made a top 10 favorite cheese post before, but I'll tell you some of my favorite cheeses right now. I love extra sharp cheddar, Gruyere, provolone, Swiss, Munster, and I also like brie cheese when it's heated up. Brie cheese when it's cold is not the best to me, but when it's heated up and melted, it's great. And I also like Parmigiano Reggiano and mozzarella. The only cheeses I really hate are blue cheese, beer cheese, and Cheese Whiz. I've never had goat cheese before, though. It doesn't sound that good. Oh, Gouda's a Dutch cheese? Gouda is pretty good. Okay. Not that way. There it is. Yeah, I've talked about that 1,000 times in the past on my past videos. And some past streams as well. I do like Dragon Force. I've actually never watched any of the Wallace and Gromit movies.
You seem trained, Kratos. And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here?
Did you forget that I don't give a crap? Yeah, that song is amazing, and Herman Lee is probably my favorite guitarist of all time.
Line behind
you. That man can shred. I've seen bits of Chicken Run. Yeah, he does. I got all the chosen slains. What the frick is next?
Might want to pick up the pace, unless you want everything to get more difficult.
Shut up, Helios.
I assume you can handle a pack of feral beasts. Watch your back.
I'll have to think about that.
Caesar's fight! Left side, for sure.
Gosh dang it. I need health.
You seem trained, Kratos.
You're not making this any easier, Helios. Okay, 5 out of 4 chosen slains. The frick more do you want from me? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Dear,
back, brother.
Good to see you
Amir,
again.
good to hear you again.
I brought something else to keep things interesting.
Oh, I gotta
Not the
fight him
only one with
again.
weapons from far off lands, you know. Ready?
I did the wrong defense move. That's my fault.
Well, by this point you've certainly earned your pick of self-improvements. Shall we make a bargain?
That sounds like a good idea.
Learning is a lifelong journey. Knowing your destination. You can't
No, I didn't hear about that. Then again, I didn't keep up with that.
Any edge would help.
Alright. Let's retry this all.
Versatility is an advantage, but don't discount your own.
Thank you, Sigrun. Okay, why? I didn't even press R2. Awaken Hunter. I'd rather be forced to listen to One Direction. And before you ask, no, I'm not part of the Taylor Swift hate bandwagon.
Is that a key?
One from my past.
I disliked her before the hate bandwagon.
Seems Valhalla thinks you have a story to tell.
I've never seen that before. Rikishi actually complains every time Jey Uso loses a match.
Excellent, Sigrun. I am still waiting for the part where you spoke.
In my defense, I only told her the truth as it struck me in the moment. I told her my feelings for her were deep as Rand's Hall and had been for as long as I've known her. But just then a kind of revelation came over me. A sudden cold clarity that it was vanity to imagine that I, as I am, could be enough for her as she is. So I heard myself tell her that I didn't think I could give her what she needed.
Now, I am mad at you.
I'll I deserve it.
Yeah, it's been hot over here, too.
Oh, that's cold!
Yeah.
Well, this is an unusual little corner of Valhalla, isn't it? Shall we see what else we can find in here?
You know, it honestly seems like a lot of, you know, wrestling writers and people, too, think that crowd reactions are more important than making a quality wrestling show. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it sounds pretty hot. Apparently, because I know that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is 0 degrees Celsius. And I know certain oven temperatures from Fahrenheit to Celsius.
I think we're meant to choose one chest or the other. Shall we have a look?
I can only choose one, okay. I guess I'll choose this one in the middle. What was I saying before that? Oh, I drunk Monster before. I don't like energy drinks. They don't taste right to me. And plus, they could cause, like, major health issues down the line. Then again, I'm the furthest thing from a health nut.
You told Sigrun you could not give her what she needed. You spoke out of cowardice.
Aye, obviously.
Yeah.
But as prospects for terror go, can you imagine knowing all along you're not enough for someone, and then living out their slow realization of that truth? I admit it chilled me to the bone.
You presume to know how she will feel in the future. Why discredit her wishes and yours in the present?
I just can't pretend not to know better. She's romanticized the idea of us.
Romir,
Certainly
let us talk later. I need to focus.
Yes, I'll stop my blithering.
Nah. I don't go to the gym, so I don't face that problem. Then again, I have seen it. I do like Iron Maiden. They're a blast to watch in live shows.
Bifrost, behind you!
I didn't press R2.
Now, Back to Sigrun and your low opinion of yourself.
Look, brother, I don't apologize for wanting her to have someone who can be everything to her. She deserves the best.
Then why should she not deserve the smartest man alive?
Sometimes I think you've come too far, brother.
Did I overstep?
No, Kratos. I appreciate your point. And to be fair, if I was so right, then why am I so angry at myself?
Yeah, that's true. And I like a few songs by Black Sabbath.
Prove your resilience and be rewarded.
Ugh. Yeah, I do like Iron Man, and I like Paranoid and War Pigs, and that's it.
Crossfire, left, right!
Yeah, he does. Though the original Black Sabbath vocalist was Ronnie James Dio, rest his soul.
Certainly on that ledge.
Got another boss on our hands, it looks like.
Need to get there.
Where? I can't see a gosh dang thing in the snow.
It's summoning reinforcements. Wyvern on the left. Carry it straight from us. That's the one you needed.
My favorite song off the self-titled Slipknot album, yeah, mine is also Wait and Bleed. I've heard some music from Oasis. Yep. I prefer harder music personally. But they're not bad. That's just my tastes, though.
Right then, time to ascend to the next area. If you're ready.
Yeah, Eyeless is another good one. I think I'll name off my favorite song from each album of Slipknot. I don't have one for The End As Of Now, because The End As Of Now was a crappy album. My favorite one from the self-titled was Wait and Bleed. My favorite one from Iowa was Left Behind. My favorite one from the Subliminal Verses was Before I Forget. From All Hope Is Gone, Psychosocial. From Point 5, The Great Chapter, The Devil in I. And from We Are Not Your Kind, Nero Forte. Yeah, I believe so. That's what it's called, the Hateful. You know, it's honestly really hard for me to decide which album is my favorite from Slipknot. At one point I said it was Iowa, another point I said it's self-titled. But I honestly don't know right now.
Well done, brother. You've withstood the burden.
But yeah, Slipknot's last album, The End As of Now, it was a terrible album.
The key you found.
One of the worst albums by a great band.
It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra.
Oh yeah, the Hydra from the first game.
Where I heard women screaming for help.
Ah, yes. The story of your fight with the three-headed sea serpent. You impaled one of its heads on the ship's mast, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it that seems to follow me wherever I go.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2009 version is my favorite theme song of all time in WWE. Yeah, that beginning part of Iowa was Sid. He had a meltdown in the recording booth because of his grandfather's death.
Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for
That's what it was. For those that didn't know.
Behind you, watch out!
Yes. Most of the rap songs that WWE uses for their shows are dog crap. All right,
Kratos.
Well, I guess I don't have to put up with you that much longer. Never mind, I freaking do. I don't know. I really don't know.
Break the tent quickly! You're well on your way to satisfying Valhalla.
The end of what? Oh, the end as of now. That you forgot to say the last parts of the name of that album. What's so bad about it is that it just doesn't sound like Slipknot. It just goes against their normal sound the whole entirety of the way, and it's lame. As much as I love Slipknot, they're unfortunately becoming more of a business than a band in the current state. Get off me.
Primitive armed ruffians? Behind you! Watch out! Right side, you bastard! Line behind you!
I have no idea.
Great job not hurrying. You two like your fights tougher after all.
And there's a bunch of smarks that defend that by saying that it's scripted. Who freaking cares? He was head of creative during that time.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Exactly.
Whose army is that?
No one.
Right side, incoming Bifrost!
Yeah, that was funny.
side, murderer! That's it. You've opened a way forward with your blood-soaked savage ways.
I need health.
Decisions.
All right, let's see if I can do this time.
Oh, hello, brother.
Tear.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Kratos. Arms up! Defend yourself.
I'll have to do that later.
Don't get distracted.
I gotta focus on this.
There's the fire. Good, Kratos. Blood for blood. Rui Ra. Be ready.
But I will tell you my #1 most underrated theme song. That's Jericho's theme song. Chris Jericho and the Big Show.
Don't get distracted.
That theme song's amazing.
There's the fire. Good, Kratos.
See you later, Elsa Gamer.
Don't get distracted.
Alright, halfway done.
Those who have fallen, carry me.
Look out! Tyr's using them to heal!
Why did you do it, Kratos?
What the?
Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface?
No, not really.
Right side!
Gosh dang it, that thing followed me everywhere.
Good reflexes. I'm impressed. Hang time.
Alright, almost done.
Blood for blood. Rui Ra.
Yes, I know they were blood orbs. Thank you for pointing out the obvious, Mimir.
Defend yourself.
Gosh dang it. I'm trying to, Tyr, but you're too frickin' tough. All right.
Now you're fighting to win.
There we go. Have I impressed you this time, Tyr?
I yield, Kratos.
Very well.
I can see why you're the god of war in Norse mythology.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
Yes, we shall.
It's not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your path. You know the evils within yourself.
Ares.
These you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
He would have died.
Would have been overrun.
That too.
People killed, violated.
People
Yep.
your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you.
Uh-huh.
Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them.
Well, I guess that
Accepting
makes
you
sense.
acted based on what you knew then, not on what was to come. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
Right now, I currently don't have a top 5 most underrated theme songs. I do have one I consider my most underrated. But not a top 5 right now.
Sent the invitation in the first place?
Yes. And look, I think Kratos may have survived that time.
Yes,
So
he
it's
did.
Tyr's game you're playing? This is all his idea?
Yep.
Game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through.
And what is that exactly?
Process.
All right. If it's helping, I trust you both.
We all do. As we trust in Valhalla.
Even after what it did to you.
I knew the rules and chose to go them. I regret nothing.
That's admirable. Yeah, that's true.
A master fights, not only to survive, but to grow in every encounter.
Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it here for now. So post some below them trees on this. If you like to see you thrown up, hey, so you throw it down. I'm sure go subscribe, become a member of the GW faction on a jury 10,000 subscribers. God loves you. See you later.